What is up, my friends? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to take a look at a fundamental scale fingering that you need to know in order to play piano smoothly. And the great news is this scale fingering is applicable to a multiple number of scales, especially for the white notes. So we'll get into those a little bit, but if you want to get into the fundamentals of piano a little bit more and understand really some fundamental concepts to really take your playing to the next level, then I want to give you a free guide called Playing with Confidence. And this is really my answer to the question of what are the fundamental techniques I need to know as a pianist to really play functionally and proficiently. So we'll go over things like scales and chords and arpeggios and a bunch of stuff that is really, really relevant to your training. And so if you follow those and practice those diligently, then I promise you that you will start to see results. And a lot of my students have gone through this and they have sent me videos of them playing, which is really great to see. And you can definitely tell the difference from the very beginning. So again, it's totally free. If you want to click the first link in the box below, it'll take you straight there and you can download it right away. So let's kind of talk about this fundamental scale fingering. The one I want to mention is for C major. And C major is kind of the most natural key to go with because it's so visually easy to see on the piano. And again, like I said, it's applicable to both not only C major, but a couple other ones as well. So we'll get into that. But essentially, just to recap, a scale is, when you have 8 notes, a major scale from one note, let's say C, going up an octave to the next C, and then going all the way back down. Now, because we only have like 5 fingers, how are we actually going to play all 8 notes? Because we only have 5 fingers, 1 finger for each note. The way we do this is we're going to play the first 3 fingers, and then we're going to cross underneath to the F, and then now we have the other 5 fingers that can now finish the scale up to C. And then we can go back down, cross the 3 back over, so now it's like a mirror motion, and now our scale is complete. So one time in full motion. And you can see there on the chart on the left that it tells you exactly that fingering. So the finger numbers above tell you exactly which fingers to use. So it starts with 1, which is the thumbs, right? And then 3s are basically the middle fingers, and then the 4s are the ring fingers, 2s are the index fingers, and 5 are the pinky. And in the left hand, it's basically reversed. So we start with 5, and we go through all 5 fingers, and then we cross with finger 3 over the thumb. So it looks like this. Okay, very interesting, right? Because it again, we get to cross over to allow ourselves to play more fingers to accommodate all 8 notes. So if we play it hands together, this is what it looks like. And you notice how the hands kind of cross in different places. So the right hand crosses first, and then after the left hand gets through all 5 fingers, then it crosses over. So what I would recommend is definitely practicing the right hand alone first, even if it's just 1 octave or 2 octaves going up and then back down, and then the left hand going up and then back down, and then putting it together very, very slowly and knowing exactly where to cross over and under. Okay. Now, again, like I said, this technique is great for other scales too, like G major, D major, A major, and E major. So both hands share the exact same fingering as C major. Now, this is going around the circle of fifths, like C, G, D, A, E, right? When you get to more complicated keys with more black notes, it starts to change the fingerings a bit because of the way the notes are grouped together. Some of them need to start on black notes, so generally we will not put the thumb or the pinky on black notes. We want to start with our longer fingers on those black notes to accommodate. So I'll play through each of those really quickly here. This is G major. And there we go. That's the standard fingering for all of these different scales there. So I promise you, if you practice this one, get used to it, and gain fluency with it, then you can literally play the chords in C major and the scale of C major, and then you can always transpose that later in your DAW. If you want to take it a step further, you can even buy one of those scale books or download a free PDF going over every single fingering of every single key, all 24 keys, major and minor, and learn them all there. That's definitely possible, and I definitely recommend that for, increased progress and proficiency. But to get started, knowing even just the fingering for C major is very, very good. So there we go. That is the fundamental scale fingering pattern that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you're interested in going further with the fundamentals, again, I want to share with you that free guide called Playing with Confidence, going over some fundamental concepts that you need to know in order to take your playing from beginner to at least intermediate. These are ones that you definitely want to practice over and over on a consistent basis. You will not improve unless you put in the practice. And if you do, you can absolutely do it. You can totally improve, but you just have to do the work. All right. And just a little announcement. Next week, I'm actually going to be reopening my Chris's Composing community. This is a membership for composers and musicians who are looking to improve their compositions and music and take it to the next level. There's a vibrant group of people in there currently as we speak, sharing feedback, giving each other support, encouraging one another, having access to monthly coaching calls with me and track feedback calls, and monthly new master classes with new content. It's really fun. It's a great place to be, and I just want to share that it's reopening next week for the week. So definitely keep your eye out for it if that's something you're interested in. So anyway, thank you so much. I'll catch you in tomorrow's video, and take care. Bye-bye.